Blog Talk Radio.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Financing Your Business Today. I'm Tim Drake, your host. Today's topic is 10 tips for creating a successful email campaign. If you want to call in and have any questions, I would say call in at 347-324-3460, 347-324-3460, or you can pose your question in the chat room and I'll go ahead and read it out loud. If you also want a copy of these 10 tips, you can get on our website, blog.applecapitalgroup.com. And also you can download this episode on iTunes. Let's dive straight into it. Email marketing. Email marketing has to be part of your marketing plan, period. But let me give you 10 tips what you can do in order to make that campaign a little bit more successful. Number one, I'm going to read 1 through 10 and come back and explain each one. The first thing you need to do is know your audience. Second thing you need to do is write a strong subject line. Third thing you need to do is focus on your benefits. Fourth thing you need to do is be clear and concise. The fifth thing you need to do is break up the copy. The sixth is inspire action. 7, use strong words. 8, create a sense of urgency. 9, use testimonials. And 10, mind your P's and Q's, which are grammar. Who your audience is, number one, know your target audience. Visualize your audience. Who are they? What are they? Points of pain, understanding their challenges. You can tailor your message to a specific topic, a specific need, and write the copy to motivate on that. Sometimes you can't do a general type ad copy to give somebody. You might have to say, okay, here are my plumbers in this particular group. Let me write a copy that's going to go out just for them. Maybe here's electricians. Let me write something specially for them. Or you can end up with something funny about electricians, or that's in good taste. Here are school teachers. This is a group I want to target to, but make it really clear and make it very simple. So know who you're going to be targeting. And if you have to do a campaign, if you have a mailing list of 1,000 people, make it split up and make sure you target the plumber, the electrician, the teacher, the auto mechanic, so forth. So it makes it more personable. And it will reach that particular industry and click something in that person's head right away. So make it specific to that particular industry or that particular person to try to personalize it. Number 2, write a strong subject line. A subject line will drive recipients to open your mail or delete it or ignore it or file it or filter it for spam. Make sure subject line communicates your message clearly. Most importantly, keep it short and simple. Just 3 or 4 words to say exactly what this email is. And make it compelling enough in those words. Just think about that, because this is going to be your first line of defense to get them to open their email. Don't put your company name in it. You can put your name in it personally and maybe a couple other words, but don't put things like sell or sales, or you can go online and find out words to avoid in the email. So make sure it's not anything about sales or those keywords that will get it spam automatically. And that's the difference of business to business, even business to consumer. Number 3, focus on the benefits. List the benefits of your product or services. Rank them in order of importance. Then pick the top 2 or 3 to talk about. Your readers are spending precious time to read your email. Make sure it's worth their while. There's a saying in preaching that there are 3-point preachers. And that gives them really focus because they don't want to talk about a whole bunch of other topics. They know that in order to get the message across, give me 3 key things that I'm going to be compelled to listen to what you have to say. So 3 points is the clue. Keep it concise, keep it simple, 3 points. Okay? And specialize in one area. Don't say, hey, we are a commercial bank, for example, and we have all these litany of products. No. Do Whatever is your bread and butter, go for that. The things that you're good at, go for that. So 3 things that you're good at, 3 things that give you a high profit margin or your bread and butter, go for that. And that's what you want to communicate. Also, be concise, clear and concise. Number 4, clear and concise. You only have a few seconds to grab your recipient. Do it simple, powerful message, and clearly states who you are and how you can help. Focus works, clear and concise. Don't give them a long letter of 5 paragraphs. Give them 2 paragraphs or 1 really good paragraph, no more than 2. And that's maybe 10 sentences to say who you are, what your message is. You can even label it as 1, point 2, point 3, opening line and the closing line. And your closing line is your contact information, how they contact you, and also your website definitely has to be in there. Your email, your phone, your website needs to be in that communication. Also, if you have links for Facebook, Twitter, and so forth, to make sure that they understand you're up to date on things. Number 5, break up the copy. Recipients should not have to wade through a long sentence or a big section of text. Use subtitles to help recipients focus on the important details and bullets to quickly explain the benefits of your product. 3 points again. Keep it simple. Think it's a news article. Think it's short and simple email. Okay? Number 6, inspire action. What do you want your recipients to do? Do you want them to read an article? Do you want them to call or email or buy something? Make it easy to do business with you by providing a clear call to action. So inspire them to do something. Okay. Is it coupons or whatever? Inspire them to do something. Number 7, use strong words. Experts agree that these words can pack a powerful punch in email marketing. You, your, discover, free, healthy, easy, introducing, gain, new, money, advice, results, sales, proven, benefits, effective, save, value, now, when, right, why, most, safeguard, and guarantee. Strong words you need to include. Number 8, create a sense of urgency. In expiration, they can often move a procrastinator from prospect to customer. You have to give them a reason to buy now for your product. And time constraints could be the extra motivation. If it's 5 days or 7 days or the end of the month, coupon is necessary. Say, if you get this in by a certain date, we give you 10% off or whatever. I use testimonials. Word of mouth is an excellent way to sell your products and services. Ask your favorite customer to write a testimonial about their experience with you and feature it in the next email campaign. Also, BBB is a good source as well. You have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, 3 certifications as well. If you can get your customers to do a short video and put it on YouTube, you can put it on your site so they can see a person. I would say use those testimonials as well. And lastly, number 10, mind your P's and Q's. Always use a spell checker and proofread your content 10 times. I also have someone else to read over it to make sure it makes sense and it flows good. Also, you want to look at HTML errors, broken links, or anything else that might make you look professional and confident. In closing, keep it short, keep it simple, make it eye-catching. If you need any help in writing these type of emails, go to Writer Access, go to Zaries. Remember yesterday I have on the show the chair at Writer Access. He'll give you a coupon by typing in BTL77, and you can go and hire a writer to write this copy for you, or take your copy and send it to them and get an expert to tweak it for you who does this. It may cost you only $15. So I will have a professional person give me a professional copy and pay $15 for it, and you don't have to do it. Just do your outline, do what you try to do, and then send it to them and ask them to tweak it and say, I want you to sell this person, sell this copy, and they can probably do that for you because they do it all the time. Lastly, I'm going to talk about a couple of email services. Of course, you know about MailChimp, you know about Contact, you know about iContact.com. Also have a trial. I think it's 30-day trial. Constant Contact has a 30-day trial. Their pricing is about the same, but they also have social media icons in there as well that you can share the information. And I think iContact will also post it on their site in the background so it can be provided as a link for you. There's a lot of email services that you can use to send your email. If I would say kind of vary, use this service for your own email, use another service for another email. Meaning that, okay, I'll use Constant Contact, I'll use i iContact, MailChimp for my own mailing list, and I'm only going to do that maybe 4 times a year. Then I'm going to hire a company to use their list, not my list, to communicate with customers and on their server. So even if you do it like every other month, no more than 6 times a year, unless I would say 6 times a year if you're going to do an email campaign. But social media, I would say, Facebook and Twitter, since they opt in for that, clearly they want to know what's going on. Use that avenue instead of using the email server to push that out so you don't get banned or be branded as a spam. Also, MailChimp pretty much is the same thing. You can load all your lists there, but before you send it, you have to pay almost the same fee and pricing. But let me play a short video from MailChimp. I don't know MailChimp. I just like them. So I'm going to play this clip for you, and I'm going to talk about target audience real quick.
Publishing your content shouldn't be daunting. It should be simple and fun. Since MailChimp is a do-it-yourself tool, we figured out ways to make it easy to publish content and possible for everyone to look like they had a professional designer design it. MailChimp provides a number of automatic and step-by-step features to help you create campaigns that look great without ever having to touch a bit of code or have a design degree. We'll visit your website and grab your logo and company colors and build you a template. Or you can connect with your Twitter, Facebook, Yelp, iTunes, or Etsy accounts, and we'll design your email automatically. Connect to your blog, and MailChimp will publish emails for you whenever you post new content to it. Use our social tags to promote sharing, tweeting, and Facebook likes. Along the way, we've got helpful tools like the subject line suggester and automated A/B testing to help you fine-tune your content. Template inspection tools like Inbox Inspector and Delivery Doctor. Make sure your emails don't get junked or ignored. Great style and professional-looking campaigns make a good impression. Making it easy to publish and share your content makes MailChimp a good way to get that done. Easy, fun, powerful. That's MailChimp.
Okay, it's MailChimp.com. The basics, when you first start your email marketing, it's normal to have a small list and build from that. The people who don't ever respond to it, you send that a couple of times, put them in a different list altogether so they won't get ignored. So if you know they haven't opened your email, after the second or third time, don't send them anything. Just take it off. It's better to take it off than they think you're bothering them. So they probably was marked as spam, and all those points would add up. So the people that open it, engage, reach out to them more, give them things or give them a simple note or something like that. Trying to build a rapport with them. Say, hey, you can ask me any question about this and I'll be able to help you. So be as a consultant, be able to reach out to them and make the time for them. You also want to add to join my email list into your box. Also, you want to ask your customers for their email address and permission. You also want to ask those you meet at networks or trade shows, say, I'm going to put you on my newsletter. Please look out for it. We might have incentives or coupons. Or if you have a question to reach out to me, here's my name. It's putting it out there. No, you can call me anytime and ask me something for free. It won't cost you anything. Or I can direct you to for something to help you out. And for example, if I work in the automotive industry, hey, if you have a repair issue about your car mechanically, or if you have an issue with a paint or body, I know people. If you're not going to buy my car and you look for another product, I know people. So become an expert in that particular field. Say, I can help you. I don't mind helping you. Just call and ask me that. And believe it or not, when you give something out, they will come back to you. They might not buy it right then and there, but that's putting seeds for the future. And say, well, hey, they're nice. I have an interest in selling something to me. Maybe I can refer my friend or neighbor. Say, hey, give them a call. Instead of I'm a Ford dealership, maybe their heart is on a Chrysler. So let them buy that Chrysler and say, I'm happy to help you. Pay at invoice, no higher than invoice with your incentive. Give them that extra information. and ask them, if you know anybody else who wants support, come back to me and I'll help you. When you send your email out, you want a conversation, you want to build rapport. You want to make sure it's professional looking. So just keep all that information in mind. Email service I mentioned, I used in the past Target Audience. They have this great mailing list and they're affordable. They have a list that's $1 million or $500,000 or $2 million for $99. That gives you additional exposure. That gives you traffic to your website. So you might want to use them every other month in order to build traffic to your website, brand awareness. And remember, sometimes people have to hear something 7 times or see it 7 times before they react. So if you don't get a result, at least they come to your website. This means you need to get something on your front page, buy now or coupon. So when they do go there, that they have something that's going to grab their attention to make them call. So that's targetaudienceonline.biz. Know for sure that they do a lot of email marketing on their servers, on their list, and will have them point back to your website. Closing. All this information is available. I put it yesterday on our blog. 10 tips for creating a successful email campaign. Go to blog.applecapitalgroup.com, and that information is there. The list of the tips and what you need to do. I tell you what, I'm going to give you something free. If you listen to this message, email me at info@applecapitalgroup.com, and I'll give you a free list of federal contractors, a free list of businesses in Florida. Maybe there are about 500 people or whatever, but at least it has the contact information, who the owners are, and it also will state the email address and phone number. So if you listen to this broadcast anytime within the next year or so, I'll make that available to you. In closing, this broadcast is a courtesy of Apple Capital Group. And you can go to our website for more information if you're looking for a small business loan, or you want some information on small business management or marketing or financing or customer service. That information is available on our website. So again, it's Tim Jacquet, Vice President at Apple Capital Group. Thank you for joining the program. The episode can be downloaded on iTunes. I invite you to go in and Google plus this broadcast and share it with friends and family. Thank you for joining the program today. Tim Jacquet, Apple Capital Group, and I have a great Thursday. Take care. God bless.